What is going on, you beautiful bunch of savages? It is primetime 112. I am your host, Cyrus the Looney, and calling all of the action here this evening are two of the most prolific in the Twitch game, J-Dime TV, Swaggy Dr. Kush. Lads, it's going to be a crazy night of fights as always, topped off by FSK Fadanator and Odran17. I can't really wait to get into it, but Swaggy, we'll throw it to you, my man. With these kind of set of fights that we have got really early on in the season, a lot of these guys, as you well know, doing the likes of Primetime Postmortem, they're coming into this event 1, 2-0 and the likes, and it doesn't take too many, my man, especially impressive performances, to get yourself in with a shot at the belt, much like we're seeing from Odran here this evening, 2-0. Not many people know the man, but he's coming in trying to give us the upset and, you know, spoil everybody's night.
Let's fucking go. We are here. Primetime 112. And yeah, like you said, it's an absolute fire stacked set of cards. And yeah, Odran's coming in and trying to make a name for himself. He's trying to prove that, you know, he got that dog in him and he wants to take out Fadanator and be the first guy to do so this season and on UFC 5. It's incredible, J-Dime.
Yeah. Let's not disrespect Odran. Just because people don't know him doesn't mean he sucks at the game. And here's the thing. Anybody can get beaten on any given day. It's not like they're running a series best 2 out of 3. He just has to be perfect for one fight tonight, Cyrus.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Look, ultimately, it's about performing when the lights are brightest. And of course, FSK Fadanator has showcased that he's been able to do that time and time again. But there's a wealth of footage on this man. And obviously, if Odran was playing his cards right, coming into this undefeated, I'm sure his confidence is pretty high. You know, also, there's going to be a lot of nerves going up against somebody like FSK Fadanator, trying to make sure that you stay undefeated and become champion. But he could have gone back. There's a lot of footage on Fadanator, and I'm sure he would have been able to, at least with any corner that he has, try to pick apart that game and come up with a valuable game plan. Like I say, I think that the undefeated part of it, especially early on in the season, is absolutely massive to a fighter's confidence, and it only continues to build fight after fight. And talking much of that, there, Swaggy, the co-main event here this evening, another Xbox fight, Ali 10 up against FSK Keza. That two guys very early in the season, they've been active. They're trying to, you know, make sure that they get after it and get themselves that next shot. I believe that may be a #1 challengers matchup between those two guys.
Yes, coming from the back, it is a #1 contender matchup. And Oladipo went on a run in the Xbox Grand Prix. Really only got stopped by Fadanator. Everybody else kind of got dog walked by him. And I'm excited to see him against Keza, because Keza's 2-0 right now, and has also looked impressive on the unaired side of things. So this is going to be a good co-main event, Cyrus.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And Jay, I know that you, much like me, brother, don't like to waste too much time here this evening, so we got a lot of fights. We'll have a lot of time to talk about them as we move on into the rest of the night. But the first fight up is actually from a guy that I was not expecting to see at this beginning point. Of course, he went into the Grand Prix, he's 1-1, but people need to put respect on his name. Vuk Gaming, what remains of Vuk, starting us off here this evening, going up against MG, another killer. I believe he used to be part of a camp. I can't remember which one it was now. I'll see if the back can update us, but I'm pretty sure we've known him under a slightly different name. But either way, they're going to get us started here on Primetime 112, bro.
Man, here's the thing. How was Vuk the first fight on here? Vuk can easily be on the main card. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy.
It is.
Right?
No.
But maybe that could add fuel to the fire. Maybe he feel disrespected by, I'm gonna just blame Swaggy. He feel disrespected by him being the first fight on, and it's gonna lit a fire up his belly. You feel me? And he's gonna put on the best performance ever. But it won't be easy, because MG is another one who's looking to start off this season strong, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, you know, Vuk's gonna come in here and try to Vuk MG up off rip. I definitely feel like Vuk's upset about the placement on the card. You know, Vuk's former champion. Vuk deserves some respect on his name, and we're gonna see if he earns it right here.
Yeah, no, he's a great competitor, man. His ability to mix it all together has always kept him ahead of the majority of competition out there. Like you say, he's earned gold before, and he wants it again in UFC 5. He wasn't the first, but he may be second if he's able to continue to put it together. Right now, though, 1-on-1 coming into this one, he's instantly pulling guard and going for a submission. J-Dime, that's pretty clean, pretty quick.
already. This is scary for MG because Vuck is already where he wants to be, and the match just started, Swaggy.
Hey, he's fucking him up. It's it's plain and simple. He just he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take it right to the ground. I'm gonna do my thing, Cyrus."
No, exactly, bro. Vuck is not messing around. Maybe, like you say, he's trying to get some of that respect put in his name. He wants to make sure that he's main carding for the rest of UFC 5 at an absolute minimum. Of course, he wants to be at the top of the bill, and putting on performances like this, at least early, is definitely putting him on the right tracks to that. See if he can hold these positions, continue to attack with submission and ground and pound opportunities, J-Dime, but with a lot of time to work and with a wealth of veteran knowledge behind him, if he's able to slow this down, he could have an advantage here, even up against the Nate Diaz.
Yeah, this is bad for MG because now this is Vuck's type of fight. This grind it out, make it a rough wrestling match already, and there's still a lot of time left on the clock, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, you can't really count MG completely out of this yet. It's still only the first round, and he could survive here and come back with something ferocious. However, Vuck doesn't want him to survive, J-Dime. He does not want him to.
Yeah, but I'll give MG credit. He hasn't panicked. He may be losing right now on the ground, but he's not panicking, Cyrus.
Yeah, he's bringing that Nate Diaz sort of mentality into the fight. He's staying calm. He's looking to just work his game. Yeah, I'm sure he'll attack with submissions if he can, but priority seems to be moving back to full guard and working his way back to his feet, at least at this stage. But a great job from Vuck again, Swaggy, moving across the side control. This is typically an easier spot to hold, but he's having some difficulties there, which is honestly giving MG quite a lot of hope, I'd imagine. The fact he's not getting clamped down in side control.
And he was controlling him right off rip, but now MG's starting to do his thing. And just like Jay said, he's not panicking down there. He's taking his time, and he's really getting his transitions in, and he's making sure to block transitions on the way, Jay.
Yeah, you're right. MG has been doing a great job defending. Even though he's going to lose this round, he's defending beautifully, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly right. You can come into this next round actually with a bit of a stamina advantage, although not much. Nate's going to have a better recovery period, and obviously slightly ahead at the end. May even get a quick submission locked in. It might be a bit difficult, but if I was going to say, if he went for the stamina drain, he could have done it. Maybe he still does. Kind of equal, though. Oh, wow, Vuck has made some mistakes here. He's made a lot of mistakes.
It's not enough time.
No, there is. He'll go after the bell. It'll go after the bell. If it's that close and you get it, it goes after the bell. So you won't get tapped, but it'll attack his bar still.
Which is smart. That gives him some hope right now because now he knows if he gets him in another submission, maybe one or two more, it may be over, Swaggy.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know that thing about the after the bell blocking the sub.
Yeah.
As somebody that goes for a lot of subs, it's obviously not something you're trying to get, but it happens. It definitely happens. If you manage to cinch it up just as that 1 second approaches. Who is Vuck fighting? He asks. It is the one and only MG. Like I said, I believe that this man used to go under a slightly different name. He had a camp tag before it, but MG is in there throwing hands, trying to keep it on the feet and doing a good job of starting to light up some combinations with Nathan Diaz out here, although he gets caught as soon as I said it, Jay.
Yeah, and Josh, you're dead wrong for saying, oh, aka MG, y'all are part of the same camp. How did you not know that was MG?
Well, he's just down as MG here this evening, so I'm not sure if he's still there or if there was just a mix-up and it wasn't caught on the back end, but he's doing a good job, man. Like I said, I've seen MG fight before. I remember this guy's name, and I just remember him being a really cerebral fighter. He seems to stay pretty composed. And he knows what got him to the dance. And as you can see, he's trying to work it, Swaggy. Those combinations, firing them down the middle right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, with this Nate Diaz pick, that's really what you want to do here. You want to stay on the feet, and you want to keep those combos coming, and you really want to land that damage fast and hard, J-Dime.
Yeah, that's crazy because I just heard your accent when you said that too. Yeah,
no,
keep going. I wasn't saying much. It was just his accent just stood out just now.
I was going to say that the thing that Vuck is struggling with quite a lot on the feet right now is the jab of Nate Diaz. He's not able to get on the takedowns, and it's because MG is planting his feet, throwing out that jab in ones, then following it up with a couple of straights or some hooks behind it, constantly changing the variation behind the jab. This might get him down here, though, with 2 minutes left. Great denial, Swaggy, so far from MG. Oh, Jesus.
MG was doing his thing for a second. He really didn't want to get taken down, but Vuk is back inside control, which is a very dominant position. We'll see if MG can get out of this, and he does get to half guard J-Dime. What do you think MG has to do now? Do you think he has to get back on the feet, or do you think he just works out for the rest of the round?
I'm him. I'm getting back to my feet. I'm getting back to my feet because even if you're having success on the ground, that's Vuk's game. You don't want to play their game with them. You want to play to your strengths.
It look like he is trying to get back up as Vuk's just dominating, getting back into the very dominant position. Now he's in full mount. Oh, he's just gonna let it rain on him, Cyrus.
No, yeah, absolutely. What he's doing really well on top is when Vuk is throwing combinations of ground and pound, he seems to be like mixing them up, and a lot of the time he's ending with elbows, and all of them are having connections right now. You can see like it's having a visible damage. The cuts have opened up on Nate Diaz on that right hand side of his head, and it could become a target point as another elbow lands Jay just over and over.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to put it to Swaggy because I can't see my screen right now.
I can see the screen. I think this round MG has to do everything in his power to stay on the feet. He cannot get taken down again. He's taking way too much damage on the ground. His face is not looking good. We know how Nate Diaz is with cuts.
Yeah.
He cannot be taking that damage on the ground, J-Dime.
Yeah. And I'm glad that it's back to the feet now because, yeah. I can't see. I can't.
No, you're all good, bro. If you need to leave, we'll rejoin you.
Yeah, listen, we're going to call an audible real quick.
Yeah, no worries, bro. The work you're doing, I mean, Swaggy, you're going to go full screen, okay? So we apologize for the small technical issues on the cameras. But as we continue into it for the moment, MG doing a really, really good job right now of evading all of the striking. He on the feet, it does seem like a little bit of a tale of two halves. It's not that Vuk isn't posing danger. Just like that. Oh my god, it all added up.
Oh, perfect timing. This is perfect timing now. I seen
Vuk gets it done on the feet.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I was really liking what MG was doing, but the damage that Vuk did on the mat all just accumulated, and then when he got one good combination on the feet, he was able to follow up with that killer instinct swag, and, I mean, close the show out up against a guy that's notoriously difficult to finish in MG, and with his pick, Nate Diaz as well, of course.
That combo was dirty, too. He got him done there, Jay. I don't think you saw it, actually.
No. I seen him getting grounded and pounded on the ground. That's what I seen. I don't know what led up to that, but at least I seen the finish.
Well, great start for Vuk. Advances to 2-1 in the division after difficult matchups in the Grand Prix, and of course bouncing back and getting a massive W here this evening. I'm interested to see what he does going forward, and quite honestly, MG. He was up against a tough guy on the mat. We know how good Vuk is down there. So he looked good on the feet for the most part, obviously, other than that finishing sequence. I'm sure he's going to look to bounce back as well with the AKA boys behind him. They're going to have a lot to look at with him on it, I'm sure. But that right there, a nice little start off. We're actually going to be seeing another fan-friendly favorite. Two of them, actually. In TST now, Lepo Swaggy, part of your camp, I do believe, brother. And he's going to be... I always say this guy's name wrong, but...
it's Cams.
Cams. There you go. See, I always say... Thank you, brother. Cams.
It's because I call him CX. It's kind of weird. Everybody else calls him Cams, and I just call him CX. It's a British thing. But yeah, TST Lepo, my Alaskan brother. I'm excited for this fight.
Okay. All right. I want to, before you go, Sass, I want to say something about it. Listen, your former TST brother, Cams, that's my brother right there. I know you're going to be cheering for Lepo, but I want Cams to put him through the canvas.
Well, we don't have to wait very much longer at all.
I'm going to put you through the canvas.
Negative.
I don't know if you guys know this, you probably do, but Nick Diaz, of course, becoming a favorite pick of Lepo recently. He's been training a lot with Blackout over recent months, especially, and Nick Diaz definitely a character that he's been putting work into. One thing I will say about Lepo, you're probably able to speak on it a little bit more than most there as well, is that he is a guy that, I feel like sometimes he gets a little complacent in his match. He wants to go for some of the flashiness, and when the new game came out, I feel like that's reinvigorated him. I heard that he was working a little bit on the grappling, working a lot more on his feet, on his combinations, and some of the block breaking sort of stuff. So I'm really intrigued to see what he's able to do come into UFC 5, especially against somebody that I know is so well rounded, somebody that's not an easy fight for anybody in Cams.
Yeah,
Man.
you know, Lepo has worked on his ground game, and Lepo is very well rounded, but so is Cams. Cams has been training with the absolute best in the WR camp, and this is going to be a very competitive fight, J-Dime.
Yeah, and my bad, but the ping is jumping like Jordan right now. So
Yeah, it's not. He also switched up to Robbie Lawler, which is kind of crazy. I thought he was going to go Nick, but I don't know what's going to go on with that one. Since there is a connection going back and forth on them for a moment, we will skip back across and we'll come back to these guys in a moment. Never mind. Looks like they're going to go for it. We're going to see. We'll see how this goes, I suppose. They want to do it. They want to do it.
It should be. Yeah, it should. Listen, it should be good. You know, it's a typical Lepo fight where the game's going to skip a little bit, and you know how that go. But this should be a good fight, Swag. Y'all jokes aside.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm also surprised that he's using Robbie and not Nick Diaz. But I do like the picks. I didn't like Kelvin Gastelum at all on UFC 4, but I don't mind him on UFC 5. They're just kind of standing in front of each other. No really big bombs or nothing. It's just vibes. We see it.
You said vibes, and now we're grappling. Now we're grappling.
I feel like it's probably Webo's fault. He said that you can't wrestle on a 200 ping, and it looks like Cams wants to prove him wrong as he uses this cage position, and now drags Lepo down to the mat. Excellent denial, pre-deny like a motherfucker.
You got to do what you got to do.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Bro, he knows what he's doing. He came in with a game plan on this ground, I tell you.
Going right into full guard.
Okay. Nice. Man, here's the thing. There's certain denials that are hard on the 200 something ping, but
others
if you can listen. Yeah, if you can guess it right, you can get it. And Cams is doing a good job right now, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, he's doing a fantastic job at just guessing the denials, pre-denying like a beast. And
ooh,
yeah,
that was nice.
We'll see if he goes for the armbar. If he does, I mean, that's like almost a guaranteed sub if you play it right on top of it. As long as you don't, kind of give it away too easily. Level's not normally that type of guy, but he looks like he's taking the patience approach. Lots of little bunny shots, and he's going to go for it with a little bit of GA. Nicely defended, though, by Cams, who seems to be all over the denial, connection or not.
Oh, that's a mistake. That's a big mistake. He shouldn't have done that. And now he gets the position he wanted, Swaggy.
Yep, he gets it in. I do want to say, I did say on the postmortem podcast that Lepo was going to win by submission. Mystic Swaggy. But we get back into... we're in a completely different position now, J-Dime.
He decided to go back to his back, Jay. A bit odd, but I suppose he's back on his feet now, which is where he's going to want it to be.
Ooh. The battle of southpaws now.
Really, really close, man. Basically fighting in a phone booth right now. Very little kind of backing up from either guy.
Ooh.
People forget how hard Robbie hits. It's not like Kelvin doesn't bang as well, but especially if Lawler's going first, he's probably going to have the better of the exchanges every time.
Whoa, hey, Robbie, why'd you throw that kick, Robbie? He wanted to end his life, Swaggy.
Yeah, he did. I shouldn't have thrown that on this lag, but you gotta do what you gotta do out here. Oof.
Well, Robbie Lawler gets the round by the looks of things, at least statistically. It was a close fight, close round even. Cams was engaging in the grappling early. It actually looked really promising for him, but Lepo's just a little bit wilder after the offense with it, Jay. He kind of like gets after it quickly, right, with a lot of those bunny shots. When he stands up, he likes to throw some wild stuff, try and connect and get himself a little bit ahead with those significant strikes.
Yeah, but I'm really intrigued what coaching adjustments they're gonna make going into round two, because I don't know who's in Lepo corner if Swaggy's in the booth with us.
We have very intelligent coaches over there. I'm not that smart, so I don't corner often. He doing a good job. Whoever's in his corner is doing good. I don't give out that information.
Oh, that's confidential. Okay. All right.
Double leg bail into the back, not able to take him down. Lepo reading that one very, very well. But now he's pressed against the cage with a couple of combinations coming. He's biding his time, looking for that straight or uppercut to close out Gaslam's night. But I'm liking the mixing in of the grappling, the clinch and everything here. I think it's a really nice mix-up, Jay, from Cam's. Just kind of keeping young Lepo honest.
Yeah, I think this is a really good fight too. And and Cam's with the uppercut, with the pull counter. And I think Cam's needed this in a fight this close because someone has to take momentum, and he has just done it, Swaggy.
Yeah, nope. Cam's needed this very bad to get, like you said, momentum on his side. Oh my god!
Oh, another one.
Oh my.
Lepo's coming right back firing.
Ooh.
Yeah, Lepo is the type of guy that will throw down whilst rocked and like just try to catch, and he'll do it as well, bro. He's a wild character to fight on the feet, but Cam seems to be adjusting to it all very, very well. Calm and calculated as he continues to push the offense. Has to be careful not to get overextended, Swaggy, and walk onto one of these bombs from Lola, and he doesn't with a beautifully timed takedown.
Nah, man, that was a dogfight for a second right there on the feet. They were both just swinging and banging, and now they're on the ground.
There's no way he let him get up. Okay. There's no way he let him get that transition. He deserves to be right here. And now Lepo is making up for the other part of the round right now, Swaggy.
Raining punches down, saying that shit you did on the feet hurt, and I'm paying it back right now, Cyrus.
Yes, sir. Tenfold. He is letting those hands go in full mount. Cams is in survival mode, able to make it back to half guard, at least momentarily. We have Mr. Humbledink in the chat saying, didn't these two used to be teammates? Absolutely, they did, I believe. Cams was once part of the same camp as Lepo, but...
I think Cam's left before Lepo was a part of TST.
Okay, they were never at the same time.
That's his replacement. So it's his replacement fighting him right now, Swaggy. This is supposed to be the new and improved, the better version, right, Swaggy?
It's extra important. Right now for Lepo. See, he feels it. He feels the pressure right now.
Yeah.
He's saying, I have to win for Swaggy, J-Dime. I have to win.
That's what he's saying? Swaggy, that's what he's saying right now. This is for you, Swaggy. That's what he's saying.
I don't know. I'm not in his corner. I don't know what he's saying.
I believe it is what he's saying, and he is trying to deliver on that. Doesn't want to let down the team captain as he pushes forward. He's doing a really good job, man. I like what I have seen so far. He's capitalizing on the moments. I feel like Cams is kind of like winning time-wise the majority of the round, like in some of those exchanges. But the biggest moments that come in the way of Lepo. Round two, though, I mean, it's
close.
It's really close, Jay.
If I'm both of them, I need to finish. I don't want to see the judges because I don't know how this goes because those are swing rounds that can go either way, Swaggy.
Nah, you never want to see the judges. We know how you do with the judges. However, this is actually a close fight. So the judges have a little bit more leeway with this one, Stars. They got a little bit more leeway here.
That's funny.
Young Lepo doing what young Lepo does best, pressing the action, but he walks onto another pull uppercut from the one and only Cams. Now taking center cage, trying to force that action, but look how quickly Lepo bounces back, man. It's like it doesn't phase him at all, Jay.
Yeah, so my question is, when is Lepo going to make that adjustment? He got pull uppercutted about 1,000,000 times.
He has. Trying to get one back. Cam's not playing ball with it at all. And anytime he sees anything like that, he engages in the clinch or he shoots a double leg bail. It's like it's a really smart mix-up from him. It's like he feels the momentum shift and he takes it away from him. Would have loved a double KO there.
That would have been beautiful. It would have been the first one in PT history.
Yes, sir.
That would have been crazy.
Another pull uppercut. We need to see another pull uppercut. Wait for the round strikes, Cams.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay.
What?
Ooh.
Oh my. 3 minutes in round 3. And CV trying to take the judges out of this. Lepo much trying to do the same. Nice straight interruption. Keeping Cams off him. Whew.
ooh. He really wants that kick, J-Dime.
Yeah, because if he lands it, right, that'd be KO of the year. If he lands it,
It would be a fire land.
Nice work. Getting the side control, not even, trying to feint any of that. He just went for it and he got it. Now they're across into the sprawl position and nicely stood back up. Only 2 minutes left on the clock. Cams probably feels that he's ahead right now, but I wouldn't want to risk it if I was him. I wouldn't want to risk it.
Yeah, these judges are ruthless. So I think he needs another drop, maybe another pull counter, another pull uppercut, just to seal the deal, Swaggy.
I think they both need to push for a finish here.
Yeah, agree.
Like, the judges, you just don't want to go there at all. Oof. And the heavy lands are still coming.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's it.
Hit him
Hey,
so hard.
Cams.
It took him through the
Let's
Matrix,
go.
brother. Cam's getting the job done. Man looked calculated. He looked like he had a game plan. And from what I was seeing in the chat, I believe he's part of What Remains now. So he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
We love the, and listen, we love the no respect. We love the thanks. We love that, man. Cams didn't just do this for himself. He did this for us. I'm playing. All jokes aside, that was a really good
He
win.
didn't do it for me.
Yeah. he did this for the team, man. But all jokes aside, though, it was a great fight that could have went either way, but Lepo made too many mistakes and he got uppercutted too many times, Swaggy.
It was a good fight from CX. A really talented fight. What Remains is a fantastic camp over there. They come in with crazy game plans, and but Lepo looked really good too. You can't take away from Lepo here. He was, eating those uppercuts a lot, but they both looked very good out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Very high level fight.
That, obviously, like I said, shame with the ping side of things, right? But the rule change is coming in imminently in regards to that. We're just working out some of the finer kicks of it all. Obviously, want to make sure that both the playing and viewing experience is as clean and as enjoyable as humanly possible. But with that being said, I will not waste any more time. J-Dime, once again, we will move on very, very quickly, my man, to the next one. And it's actually between an absolute menace on this game, especially in terms of his grappling pedigree in I Am Webo, going up against one of the nicest guys in the business, the man that does all of the reviews on Twitter for ourselves at Primetime MMA, number of other promotions around the scene, and of course does a lot in the background as well. So he's been wrangling about out here, J-Dime. Lucky, making the live card, trying to clasp the opportunity here this evening. His first opportunity, I know he takes it very seriously, doesn't want to go out here this evening, but he understands the difficulty he's got up against Webo, and I feel like it's a beautiful matchup between striker, grappler, kind of one of those throwback fights.
Yeah, I'm interested to see Lucky hop off Twitter and hop in the cage like this. Like, for me, this is the first impression for me of Lucky, so I hope he does really good, but Webo's not easy for nobody, Swaggy.
Yeah, man, in my debut fight, Lucky gave me a 2. He rated me a 2, so I'm waiting for Webble to get that side. I'm waiting for Webble to get that side control here. It's lovely revenge for me.
So you playing on his downfall right now?
Yeah, putting 10K on Webble as we speak.
Swaggy's on a mad one. Well, with Swaggy betting him against him, Lucky is out here trying to showcase his striking. He believes he is a striker through and through and looks to utilize the superiorities he has in those positions. A lot of 1-2s right now, trying to keep it honest. A couple of kicks behind it. That in and out movement, J-Dime, it's like unsure of the range right now, but it's keeping Webo a little bit off guard. It's like he doesn't know when he can shoot because the range is never really there right now.
Yeah, but I think Webo's now trying to get the distance right, because it's hard to gauge the distance on Lucky right now because he's in and out. Lucky's in range, out of range. It's kind of unorthodox for the most part, Swaggy.
Yeah, nah, I really like the Song Yadong pick from Webo. Song Yadong is probably one of the best 4-stars in the game. Absolutely. I'm really excited to see how he utilizes Song Yadong's boxing here, knowing that Webo likes to take it to the ground and sit inside control. So I'm excited to see how he utilizes his boxing chain.
Yeah, I do like this Song Yadong pick by Webo for sure, and I think Webo may not need to go to the ground. He's doing a good enough job on the feet, Cyrus.
Yeah, no, he really is right now. He's keeping it fundamentally sound. He's really shortened up things, and he's trying to catch Lucky. He's like trying to time Lucky because Lucky's fighting in a burst routine. He's like trying to burst in. He's like green, red, green, right? He's either all the way out or he's all the way in. Anytime he's in that danger zone in the middle, Song Yadong and Webo is capitalizing with some good combinations. I feel like Lucky needs to open up with some lead hooks. And Webo needs more of what he's doing, brother. That might be it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I blame whoever put Lucky in here in this cage with him. I blame y'all. This is y'all fault right now because he is getting clobbered, Swaggy.
Oh my God.
This is a beatdown. This is not a fight. This is a beatdown. This is an ass whooping.
Lucky lets me rate this fight. I'm gonna ask. I'm like, Lucky, let me rate this fight.
This isn't a fight. This is not a fight right now.
I got a rating coming for him that's similar to mine.
But if he bounces back now, right, and shows you his inner dog, that'd be hilarious. I believe the Lucky still has it in him. He's had a real tough moment. Maybe not anymore. Song Yadong.
He has what in him? What does he have in him?
There's only one dog in that cage. And it is not Lucky.
There's only one fighter in that cage. This is a casualty. This is not a fight right now. Oh, they tried to kill. Oh my goodness. It's over, guys. It's
not yet.
Oh my God.
Not yet, bro. Not yet.
This is Bully Beatdown, babe. I agree. This is a new episode of Bully Beatdown.
Jesus, man.
Starting to feel bad.
Respect it. He mixed it up. Only 8 seconds.
He's gonna last though. Lucky could come out a different fighter he could come out a different person in the second round. He could come out different.
He needs to hand the controller to a different person. That's what needs to happen.
Quite genuinely, right now, what I've seen from Lucky, and I don't know if it's just the pressure or what it is, but he had a couple of things that were working well from him. It's like the things in between that he's struggling with. Like he has a couple of combinations that he does. He knows when to time them. He knows when to throw them. But in between, I feel like he's trying to close distance a little bit too much with those overhands. If he was to shorten stuff up, he'd have a lot more success. But maybe the moment's just got to him because Webo has really utilized, a smart move, went to the body early, and now he can go to the head. Oh, Jesus, man.
This is such a big mismatch. Oh my, this is bullying. No, he's actually trying to bully him. No, I feel bad now. I actually feel horrible, Swag.
Webo's taking it too far.
This is too far. This is not respectful anymore. This is far.
Like somebody in the chat's gotta go beat some brakes on the Webo after this.
The worst thing about this is that if he's, I was gonna say, don't continue submissions, bro. You'd have to get about 9 more of them.
This is not. And then here's the thing. You know when Lucky tried to respond, his range is really off. Oh my, this is. I'm not enjoying. I feel bad. I was enjoying it when it first started Swaggy, but this is not good.
Yeah, man, I love Lucky. This is crazy.
Oh my
God. Bro, this is Doc's fault.
Oh
this
my,
is Doc's fault.
Why? Like, why
Doc
do you keep doing this?
I don't know why he did this.
Oh my God.
Webo playing with his food out there. He got some early success after going to that body, J Diamond. He just he wasn't content with a W here this evening.
Oh man, I have something to say about this. Man, listen. So that was disrespectful. He could have just beat Lucky, right? I think Webo made enemies with this one. Smudger said, "Webo, I'm buying an Xbox. I got to get Lucky's get back."
Oh, on the point to Smudger, he's not just about. Appreciate you, my man. Dropped it a community sub earlier on, missed it. I do apologize, but no, he's gonna come over and try to get some justice for Lucky here this evening. What did I do wrong? Webbo did nothing wrong, bro. You did absolutely nothing wrong. He chose not to grapple him. It's a very fair point. Honestly, I feel like Webbo fought very, very well. He fought the right game plan throughout. I say I feel like it's when Lucky was starting to get tagged, the frustration probably got a little bit of the better of him. It can be a difficult, man, to compete on the, when the moment's on you, especially when you start to fall behind. That snowball of momentum can really start to go against you. With that being said, though, lads, after that one being in the history books, J-Time, we will...
oh, goodness gracious, man.
We will move on to the next one, my man, and that is Conqueror up against KM Fonty.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the fight Swaggy been looking forward to. This is... Swaggy, you take the mic.
Listen, Fonty, you gotta show me something, big dog. You gotta show me something. He was the first fighter to come at me for doing my job on the podcast. And Fonty's got to show me something here if he doesn't want me to continue doing my job, or if he wants me to do my job better, like he said.
Well, look, I rate Fonty very, very highly in everything he brings to the cage. I think he's a bit of a slept-on opponent, but Conqueror is another one of those guys, man. He's been around a couple of the camps. He's been around for a few seasons now, and like he has slowly built his resume over the years, and truly kind of has put a great set of names together under his belt now. I believe he's had a few title challenges in the part, hasn't quite made it to that point yet, I do not believe, but coming into UFC 5, obviously hopes for bigger and better things. Now is where he starts to get to test himself on the live card, J-Dime. He is going Kelvin Cater, and he's going up against EK Fonty, of course, who is over there with his Dan Ige. Not the first time we've seen him use Dan Ige either.
Man, this should be a good fight, and I think Fonty just has that extra motivation because he's been hearing everything Swaggy's been saying, and he wants to prove him wrong, and hopefully he does.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows I'm in the booth, but he's definitely trying to show me something. And I'm excited. I want him to show me something. I want to see that dog. I want to see that dog, Fonty. Show me that dog.
Fonty is a tactical fighter, bit of a tactician in there. He's going to try to be calm and defensively sound, but look at the flurries coming from Kelvin early. Conqueror is a guy that really likes to bring that controlled chaos to the octagon, J-Dime, forcing you forward, utilizing the jab to keep your block low, and then flurrying you with combinations behind that thing.
Ooh. Yeah, Calvin Cater is coming straight pressure at him, and then Ige is doing a decent job fighting from his back foot, off his back foot, but I don't know why he shot that takedown, Swaggy.
Yeah, I don't know why he tried that takedown either. Fonty loves to fight near the cage. Man, I've noticed it. He just loves to fight near the cage. He kind of hugs his back towards the cage, which is dangerous, I feel.
Well, honestly, I feel like a lot of it right here is just because of Calvin. If you have an Xbox and you don't know Conqueror, go fight this man. Like, this is what he's about. This is what he does to people. He backs them up. Like, people haven't seen him in a little while, but you can see he's swift on the feet, man. Like, he really is. He likes to forward pressure you, and he's quick with the little slips and the pulls, landing the straights, the hooks, the uppers, and the elbows, all very, very clean. And his range management, just impeccable. Look, everything lands. No wasted movement at all, Jake.
Yeah, and if I'm Dan Ige, a.k.a. Fonty, this is what I'm doing. I have to, I'm fighting on my back foot, but I have to keep my composure. And when he pulls, throw a body shot. You got to throw something to make him respect you, Cyrus.
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no, and right now, I mean, that may be almost out of the water as he's gone past the point of no return there. Block is gone. The head health not really there either. If Conqueror is able to continue a couple of combinations, he's got it. But look at this, Fonty answering back, trying to show you that inner dog out here, Swaggy, trying to show it.
Yeah, man, I was just about to say, the dog is getting walked, but I don't think it's that far yet. I think Fonty's still in this. Fonty can still come back. He's got a minute 20 left. Conqueror's feeling himself right now, and maybe he overcommits, he gets a little too cocky, and Fonty can really control that time.
Throw the body shot. I said when he pulls, throw the body shot, Cyrus. I called for that.
You did, bro. You did. And I feel like that's the one adjustment he's looking for. He's like, what can I do different? And that's it, Jake. That is actually it right there, bro. Because Conqueror's not a guy that bites the feints. He's too quick on the pull counters. Like, you can't get him with shit like that. You know, there's being tricky, and then sometimes you're just kind of fucking yourself. And Kelvin Cater pulling it together beautifully. Conqueror walking on to a big W here this evening. Maybe even getting the rage quit. No, he controlled himself. No, he went for it. He went for it.
No, he didn't. Yeah. And here's the thing. Fonty, I love you, but now Swaggy's going to continue to keep talking about you, and Swaggy's very happy this happened to you right now.
Hey, Fonty, we got a lot of Xbox guys in TST if you want to come get some work in.
He's recruiting him too? Oh my.
I just see potential. I see my old self in Fonty. However, Fonty, I thought it was a good fight at first. Cyrus.
Bro, I do rate Fonty very highly, bro. He's had a bit of a rough run here at the beginning of the season, but like, and I cannot stress this, right? And this community likes to jump on people when they're down, and every now and again, they like to obviously support some of the favorites like Fadanator and so on, but Fonty has accomplished some really great things here within the community as a whole. This season, he's fought a bunch of guys that maybe not everybody knows, but I promise you, for anybody that's got their finger on the pulse within this community, Conqueror is a fucking savage, man. He is a savage. He does that to the majority of people. How many times do you see a fight where the guy just doesn't waste a single shot? Nothing was wasted from Conqueror. Everything was perfect. So I don't want to take away from Conqueror here and what he was able to do. He's able to advance to 2-0, and obviously he's trying to put a run together at the beginning of the season. I'm sure we'll see him on the main card next time out, and if he keeps on those winning tracks, maybe looking for a title opportunity around the near future. With that being said, though, my guys, we will move on straight to the next one, and this is between a couple of characters that honestly are fantastic at the game. Some old names that we're seeing return as well. So we got AKA Josh up against the one and only Spooky.
I like it.
It's going to be a fun one, bro. We're not going to even waste any time. We're going to get straight into it. It's in welterweight. These guys are ready. They're raring to go. We got Jorge Masvidal, of course, from Versus MMA, also known as Josh. He's going to be going up against Spooky, who's going Tyron Woodley. Got that overhand and the double leg. Beautiful, beautiful combination for Spooky to have in his favor out here.
Oh, man. Listen, this should be a really good fight because you know what Spooky wants to do. And I think Joshua is a very underrated fighter on this game, Swag.
Yeah, Josh is an underrated fighter. He always has been. And but Spooky's been away for a while. Spooky's a dog. Spooky got that dog in him. And with the Tyron Woodley pick, the Spooky gonna try to unleash that dog early. But I wouldn't be surprised if, see a little bit of dog action from Josh, Jay.
Yeah, man, listen. My son Joshua is a dog. It will not be an easy fight, regardless who wins, Cyrus.
No. Honestly, these guys are they're not easy, like, in any way on this fight. I feel like obviously there's clear advantages, but I know that it's harder to get somebody down this season, other than like the double leg bails. They make it a little bit easier, but if anybody's going to be able to do it, it's going to be Spooky. And you see it right here. He utilizes it to get top mount, which was, of course, going to be the play. Of course, it's going to be the play, brother. And now he's trying to take Versus MMA to absolute fucksville as he got him on the ground with 3 minutes 20 to work. I mean, Spooky does it again, Swaggy. He hasn't won the fight here, but this is exactly where he wants to be.
Yeah, man, that was beautiful. He went right for the guillotine, got the transition, and now he's exactly where he wants to be. Maybe not exactly right here, but he was exactly where he wanted to be, Jay. Now he's back.
Man, the setup was impeccable because he shot an open mat takedown, right? When he denied it, he knew his feet was going to be on the cage, so he went for the get up so he could push him on the cage. Then he jumped the guillotine and to that, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like this guy's playing chess, not checkers. He's thinking 4, 5, 6 steps ahead when his opponents are thinking 1 or 2. But with that being said, Josh has managed to find himself on top, at least momentarily, getting the separation he so desired, and instantly tapping out that body, Swaggy. Lovely work, just trying to chip away at Spooky and make sure that his grappling, which is already, cardio heavy, is going to be punished anytime he gets an opportunity.
Yeah, man, and especially being Jorge Masvidal with that high-level boxing, you definitely want to be on the feet, and you definitely want to work in that body. You want to work in that head, body, head, and oof, Josh is She's landing the combos now, and Spooky is immediately panicking into a double leg J-Dime.
There we go. And you see, Joshua's doing a great job controlling them lines. Oh, like he's doing a good job. Now he's controlling this fight. So now Spooky has to shoot open mat takedowns the whole time. But now, there we go. Now he got him to the cage, Cyrus.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And look, I'm fairly sure I've fought Josh on ranked a few times. Like I if I remember rightly, I fought him a few times, and he's not easy to take down. He's really diverse. When you do get him down, he's not going to give up anything easily. He's a really well-rounded fighter, and he's like, some people like to say a striker, some people are grapplers. This guy definitely favors striking, but he's an all-round mixed martial artist. That's what Josh is, and he looks to put it all together better than his opponents. Had a couple of close misses right there with some head kicks, but getting a little bit crazy at the end of the round, got him caught a few times, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him, especially when it hit the mat. He's able to draw back from what could have been a nightmare. Think about how many people who get taken down by Spooky, and that's it for them, right? He managed to survive that, and he actually turned it around in the same round.
No panic. Cool, calm, and collected. He even reversed him on the ground, and he got back to his feet and started doing his work, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, Josh immediately back on the feet. When he was on the feet, was absolutely clobbering him. And I feel like that's going to be what he wants to do here as well, get sneaky just like that, J-Dime.
Oh, yeah, because this is where he want to be. I think he has to keep it in the middle, in between these lines, so Spooky has to shoot from the middle of the cage. Don't let him get you near that cage, Swaggy.
Yeah, nah, Josh is doing a good job. Because exactly what you said, he's not even close to the cage. So if Spooky is gonna shoot, it's gonna be in the middle of the cage, which gives Josh more of an opportunity to block the takedown.
Absolutely. Lovely face, man.
Yeah.
And they're trying to set each other up. They're like countering each other's counters right now, bro.
Yeah, but this type of match, to me, if there's going to be no wrestling, it favors Joshua, Cyrus.
Absolutely. You can see it, man. When he's putting his combinations together, he's getting the exchanges. He's just about drifting out of range on some of the body returns from Spooky. It's not like he's not getting clipped, but he's just making sure that he is getting the better of the work in consistently. This is actually looking really tough, quite honestly, for Spooky right now. It can all change with one good takedown. Ooh!
Or the body shot, when the pull.
I know, bro.
It's the body shot.
Everybody goes head, right? It's like...
Spooky's showing a lot of panic right now.
Understandably so, right, though, because he is getting pressed by Jay. He is really trying to check him right now. Oh, my God, man.
Yeah, this is... If he can't get this takedown, it's going to be tough, because Joshua's controlling the center, Swaggy.
Josh is doing a really good job controlling the center right now. And he's just landing shots, just backing them up. Spooky's in a bad spot right now, Cyrus.
Absolutely. He really is, and he tries
He's
to
go in the middle
again,
of the cage. But... See, it's hard to take him down because you're stuck in the middle of that cage.
Yeah, all that room to work, all that room to back up into. Completely and utterly, Masvidal is in the driving seat on the feet right now. Once again, does not mean he can't get caught with one of those big overhands like that, but Spooky seemingly having difficulties making openings or having the ability to open up Masvidal's defensive guard right now. Oh my God, and look at the way that he punishes Josh, just seeing the shot every time.
Now,
Why? Why?
Please. Because they're more vulnerable when they're leaning. You throw that body shot too, Swaggy.
Yeah, nah. This is a real chess match right here, though. Even though Spooky's taking a lot of the damage, I feel.
It's a one-sided chess match. It's a one-sided chess match. Let's be real here. It's a chess match, but someone's clearly winning this chess match, Cyrus.
Yeah, clearly. Especially the longer, once again, the longer it's playing out on the feet, the more it is just absolutely snowballing into the favor of Josh, aka versus MMA. Spooky can win this fight. He needs a takedown, and he needs one vitally. I feel like obviously the overhand is always there for him if he's able to get it to connect, but with the silky smooth defenses
Oof.
And the absolute killer instinct on the offense of versus MMA. Josh is just going to continue to onslaught him unless he can change something up. Now, Swaggy, no time like the present.
Nah, Spooky needs to do something. Spooky needs to not panic, shoot, but shoot. And he needs to time it very well and get back to the ground because he does not have much time left.
Man, it's being taken away. His best attribute is being taken away from him. He's getting handicapped, Cyrus.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's one of those things because although he's like a veteran everywhere, he's just... Oh!
Okay.
This is the thing though, Tyrone hits so hard. Do you know what I mean? He does.
Yeah, Tyrone has ridiculous power.
Oh, head health can't hold.
Oh my... Oh.
I mean, those are some of the risks he needs to take. And that might be it.
Yeah.
Jorge for the finish, decides to separate, wants to do it.
He said he don't want you on the ground. He said, nope, you're not going to get the chance to do anything on this ground, Swaggy.
No shot. That's so crazy, J-Dot.
Oh, this is so insane. Oh, with the overhand. You get a doctor stoppage soon.
Yeah, I think the next big overhand, he's going to get caught with it. Yep.
Oh!
There it was.
Oh,
Josh just sees it, bro. He's out there just with the numbers flying past his face, reading them all, calculating the odds.
This is
brutal,
bad. This is bad because Spooky's greatest attribute.
Oh
my God! He just needed him so in the face. Oh my! He got punched so hard, his face hit his own knee. Please show the replay. Here we go. Show the fall. No, they're not gonna show the fall.
It shows you on the third one. It shows you on the third
okay.
one every time.
Okay.
This is it. Gonna show us the drop.
Here we go. Watch it.
Boom. Buckles, bro.
Oh, he did.
I mean that's not what a live body does, right? That's not how a live body reacts. He may have just taken his soul right there and his life, but beautiful performance from Josh. I mean, taking on an absolute veteran in the community, a man that is feared for his grappling. Well, just what he brings to the table on the mat, especially Spooky, is absolutely no joke, as you well know as well. Here's Swaggy. He is a savage, but tonight was not his night. It was all about Josh.
Yeah,
nah, man, Josh is a dog too. Yeah, Josh did do his thing. You don't have to violate him by calling him Joshua.
That's my guy. No, like we have that. That's my boy. We have that. Yeah, like we always like Swaggy.
Nah,
you know.
Jason is always violating somebody.
Stay. You know what I'm saying? Wow, my government's crazy. Stay on that other side.
Well, lads, we will move swiftly on to the next one, and of course, it is going to be Hella Looted up against Vape. Stepping into the cage, just before we move on to the featured fight of this evening, this is two top 20 fighters. We have top 1-0, obviously still very early in the season, but 1-0, Hella Looted is ranked number 12th, and he is going up against 1-1 Vape. Obviously, it's interesting to see. There's been a lot of undefeated fighters, as we would expect for this early point in the season, Jay, but, I preach about it all the time, but I feel like the undefeated thing, early on, like it matters the most. You really don't want to give up that O for as long as you humanly can, if ever.
Yeah, but sometimes your got to go. But sometimes this could be a blessing in disguise because sometimes that pressure, that weight is lifted off your shoulders, and you can really become your best self after that one loss.
This is true. Well, we'll have to see whether or not that is going to be the case for Vape. I mean, back in the day, that's what happened with Trixie. He went on his 20-fight win streak after losing, I believe, his first fight of the season. Went on a 20-fight win streak. So, oh Jesus, it's in the Dana White Contender Series. It's not as bright as it was before, is it?
Hey, no, it's not. Remember, last UFC was very bright. It was
Oh my
blinding.
God!
Already, the match just started. This is not a real Max Holloway fight if he's getting dropped. It's not.
I mean, Jorge does kind of hit a little bit different, though.
Man, I think Max Holloway got the best chin ever. I think you could put a baseball bat to his chin and he'll somehow be on his feet.
Well, I said the same about Nate, bro, but Jorge had him on, on shaky legs very quick. Vape's looking really dialed in. Gets front kick there, though. Hella looted, trying to be a bit unorthodox, firing a lot of front kicks up the middle, body and head.
Oof. Oh, Max Holloway getting pieced right now. Too.
Oh, no.
Oh, why? Oh, he's got lucky. Why would you throw that head kick? Why? Give me one good reason why he threw that.
He needs to calm down. Literally needs to calm down. He needs to take a breath. He needs to slow his roll with Max, and he needs to start landing shots instead of just whiffing. He's just whiffing.
He's concentrating on kicks too much. Like, I don't understand it. Like, the teeps will work every now and again, but all these other kicks are kind of a bit crazy. It's like he's literally thrown as many kicks as he has punches at this stage in the fight. And Masvidal's just walking him, chopping him down with combinations. Throwing kicks to, like, accentuate his punches rather than in replacement of them. This might be the best form of vape that we've ever seen.
That and it may be the worst Max Holloway we ever seen. Oh my gosh, he landed when I said that. Now Max is doing better. Oh no, why did he just? Oh,
that's it. It's like a shark in the water. He smells blood. He's going to continue to press this action. That straight may interrupt him and stifle him for a moment. He's going to opt to try and slowly approach this now as that moment is kind of past, but laser focus from Vape at the moment.
Man, get your back off the cage, Max Holloway. Please. Oh. Please, bro.
Oh my. He should have kneed him in the face. He got robbed, bro.
Oh, how did he get the takedown?
Oh, jeez.
You cannot catch somebody in midair like that and continue to drive a takedown. Oh.
That's EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Oh my.
Oh! Turning it around!
Oh my.
Jesus, man. Utilizing that front kick for his own now and then continuing the body shot. Has to be careful on the uppercuts. Holloway is favoring them, but the absolute onslaught of abuse coming Holloway's way at the moment, Swaggy. I mean, it's kind of tough to watch, bro. He's struggling to make the adjustments.
Yeah, man. As a Max Holloway user myself, you shouldn't really fight with Max backing up. You should always go for the pressure. Just try to feed in the pressure, and he's using Jorge.
Oh no, Max, man. The thing is, Max is getting bullied right now by Jorge. Like I've never seen. Oh no! Oh, okay, the comeback.
He turned it around.
We make the comeback. No. Oh, he got carried away when he had a little bit of success. Oh my. Oh, to be fair, he should have stunned him with a knee, but somehow that didn't happen.
Oh, crushing right hand. That's it. That's it.
That's more than it.
Beautiful, beautiful work. Jorge Masvidal, you don't vape. Getting a W here this evening. He came in here motivated, took that man's O. You said it had to go sometimes, J-Dime. This was one of those times. Vape took that one-on-one record and, you know, almost insulted by it. Came into here this evening and got that W, bro. All means.
Yeah, that was a great victory for him. He almost sold the bag when Max had a little bit of success. There was moments where Max could have won. Then the knee, that somehow it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Well. That does very swiftly move us on to our featured fight of the prelims. It is between the one and only NBK Merkt and BFAP Kante, former champion, featuring the card here this evening. NBK Merkt, another man that is one. I mean, a lot of these fights right now, it's 1-0 v 1-1. NBK Merkt 1-0 going up against BFAP, who is 1-1. Oh, BFAP Kante, sorry, who's 1-1. But people better not forget, Kante was in that Grand Prix, and it's of course why he's 1-1 right now. He was fighting the absolute best in the business. No shame for taking that L, and I'm sure he's coming back here this evening to take on an undefeated prospect Swaggy, and really put it to him. You know, get himself another W and push those new blood back down the line as he tries to ascend back to the top.
Yeah, man, I'm very excited for this matchup. This was one of my key matchups that I had highlighted on the Postmortem podcast this week. You know, I'm always very excited to see Conti fight. I always get corrected when I say his name. I guess it's not Conti, it's Canty, but I've been
Conte.
I heard it was Kante. You know, Doc always yells at me every week, but Doc's always yelling at somebody, and I guess this should usually
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's brilliant. Well, they touched them up. I don't think we're going to need to wait too long here this evening with two big hitters like this. This is going to be over very, very quickly. Johnson up against Cannoneer. Johnson's massive, bro. Absolutely massive.
Yeah, but please don't jinx this fight. Remember when they thought it was two heavy hitters, Francis Ngannou versus Derek Lewis. We did not get what we thought we'd get.
Look, bro, the UFC doesn't have the same guarantees that Primetime do, and the Primetime guarantee is non-stop virtual violence. I don't believe that either one of these guys will, kind of stray from the script, so to speak. They're entertaining fighters by nature, and like I say, MBK Merkt, he's new blood to this competition, but he's got a really good camp behind him, and he's showcased some skills already. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this fight plays out. He's keeping those hands high at the moment, Swaggy, trying to just take some of the pop off Kante's punches as he continues the combinations. But look, it doesn't take many, bro. It doesn't take many when you've got Johnson's power.
Oh,
man.
My God, he's
People forgot about Rumble Johnson. Before there was Francis Ngannou, Rumble Johnson was the hardest puncher. People forgot that.
Yes, sir.
R.I.P. to a legend.
Absolutely.
He was a savage. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
That's it. That's it.
He laid it down. Oh, done.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. The featured fight didn't take very long at all, did it, Swaggy? Like that. That's Johnson power right there.
No, and that's why I'm always excited to see Conti. He's such an exciting fighter. He could explode out of anywhere and just come out of nowhere. He's like Randy Orton with the RKO. Don't pause me.
No, you just said.
Pause me.
How far you said? Wait. Before
he's come out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's your mind, bro.
With the RKO.
Said, no. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the setup. You said he can explode out of nowhere and then he can my bad, but that you didn't say pause. My bad, but that was crazy.
Oh, Jesus, man. Jesus. Well, look. Either way, pause or no pause. BFAP Kante.
No, pause.
Kante got his W here this evening. Yeah, man, that guy's a problem. Especially if he goes picks like that. I mean, people forget he can grapple too, but when you go and Rumble Johnson, you don't need to. You just need those bombs to be thrown. But that moved us very, very quickly on to the next one. As I get a few things prepared here just to go into the next one, we will have this main card undergoing very, very shortly. We'll be having NM Naz up against JH next. But guys, I'm going to leave you for 60 seconds. If you don't go through these fights a little bit, of course, we've got the main card. You've got a lot of really, really fun names to talk about as we move into this main event, or main card.
J-Dime, I can't lie to you, big guy. I'm excited to see the return of Naz.
I'm very excited, and not only because he's controversial, because put all that aside, he's a good player. He's a top level player, so I'm really excited to see that. I'm excited to see the whole main card, to be honest with you. I see mix-ups. I see Rolling Thunder after his shocking performance last week. Like I see.
It's a lot of good yet. Rolling Thunder is that dog. And also, I said it in the podcast, who's calling me swag? Because I'm swaggy. I need to have a talk with this guy.
Hey, maybe
if he's
swag. Maybe
if he's good, if he's good, I won't complain anymore. If he gets a first round KO, he's got a minute to impress me. 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
Yeah, Swag. Yeah, I don't know, Swag. What if he's just a better version of you? What would you say?
If he wins with a spinning elbow, a cartwheel kick, or a flying knee, I'll retire tomorrow.
Oh, all right, guys, Swaggy's retiring.
Well, lads, very, very briefly, I think that these guys are hopefully going to be about ready to go in a second, but you're excited to see the return of Naz. We will not have to wait too much longer, I do not believe, as we wait for him and JH to go at it. JH is 1-0 at the moment. I'll see if I can get some word from the back as well. I believe we saw this guy in the closing seasons of UFC 4. A lot of guys carrying across, obviously, to UFC 5 already, as you would expect, but it's nice to see some of these names come up, and especially early on in the season, have the opportunity to prove themselves. And this is a big name for him to go up against that and do it with Swaggy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a big name for him to go up against and prove himself. And a lot of these guys have big names to go up against and prove themselves, like later in the main event with Odran, and Rolling Thunder versus Hoo, because Rolling Thunder proved himself last week, and this is, I believe, the return of Hoo. So this will be another good fight.
No, it is. I remember.
Yes.
I really want to see it, because there's one point in time where Hoo was in title contention, or he was becoming one of the top names on PlayStation in PT. There's a point in time. So like, now I'm interested to see the return of Hoo.
Yeah, for sure, man. He wanted to get back in for a long old time. And he's been motivated to showcase what he brings to the table. A little bit of fuckery back in the day, but ultimately he's getting that opportunity here this evening, and I'm sure he's going to try and execute on that moment. You're all good, Doc. You're all good, man. We'll get into this next one then. The stream is ready. We are ready to go. Naz UFC going his traditional Conor McGregor pick now, going up against Young Blood in the competition. A man that's looking to make his name in JH. Going Nate Diaz, I think that's an interesting pick. I don't know what you think, Jay, but I think it's a bit of a tough pick up against somebody like Naz with his corner.
Yeah, here's the thing. Nate Diaz can give a lot of people trouble with them straights, but a high-level player is going to slip, and the power difference between him and Conor is crazy, and Nate Diaz get cut up real easily, so I don't know about this pick.
Well. We're about to see. He's going to have to survive the early storm out here, I would imagine. What were you going to say there? Sorry, Swaggy, bro.
We'll have to see how Naz starts this fight. I'm curious to see what route he goes with Conor, because he does have a way to mix it up, and he does have different ways to fight with Conor. I'm overall to see. I'm excited to see what route he goes, J-Dab. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. That punch looked like a slap.
Yeah, he pulled it back from all the way back there, bro. That punch came from back there. I like what I'm seeing. He's holding his ground. He's attacking the body. And I was going to say that might be key for me if he attacks Naz's body early, because Naz is some of the more beautiful body work around. So try to stifle that. Get at it early there, Swaggy, and maybe try to get the stamina advantage, which is only going to play to Nate's advantage.
Yeah, no, he's doing... Oh, my God! He's doing a fantastic job right now, coming out and doing exactly what he needs to do. He's really not even letting Naz breathe. Oof! Naz was doing his thing with counters, though.
Big moment.
Man, here's the thing with this. Right now, Nate Diaz is doing a great job. He is. But Naz is having success in spurts, and Nate Diaz is very reactive. If you notice, he's reactive to everything, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, he is very reactive. He's still very in this fight. That rock doesn't bring it even close, but he's showing a lot of willingness to get dirty, which he's doing a very good job right now, keeping pace as well. Nate, yeah. J-Hash, his name, or JH. He's doing a really good job.
Oh my, lovely work. Slip off. Lead up on one of my favorite little slips right there. Really, really punishing Naz. Naz is obviously former champion, an absolute, tactician. So he's going to try to make adjustments, but this first round being a bit difficult so far, Jay.
Oh, yeah. This would be a great statement. This would be a great win for him to start off the season if he were to knock down Nas, Cyrus.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. He did get bust up with a beautiful counter right there. You can see the nose leaking down the front of Nate Diaz's face.
Oh, yep. Here we go. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Man,
look at he's answering back, man. Beautiful combinations. Oh!
Whoa!
Lead hook kills him.
I'm concerned now. Now I'm concerned about Nate. Now I'm concerned because now Nate's about to get cut up, and you know how that goes, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, that is not good to be cut with Nate Diaz. It's not good at all. The doctor will stop it immediately. And now Naz has him where he wants him. Ooh, but still beautiful head movement from JH.
Oh my God! Yes, it may be over, guys.
That's it. That's it. That's done.
And
oh my God!
Oh, he got it.
How the fuck did he survive?
Oh. He just dodged a bullet.
Bro, look, I understand. He started having the tides turned on him right there. But if nothing else, JH has put everybody on notice here this evening. This man's not here to take any fights lightly. He's not here to fuck about, man. He's here to fuck people up. And he came out here looking real good here this evening. Now is the real test, Jay. I'll throw it back to you, my man. It is all about what he can do after some adversity from Naz. When Naz started having momentum, can he bounce back? Because the recovery of Nate is there, but it's the recovery of JH there.
Yeah, because what Nas is good at is making adjustments. Nas, after he got stunned, he made an adjustment and won the rest of the round. So, he fake look.
He went for it.
He does it every time, bro.
He's pulling heel. This is his heel round.
Stop touching gloves, guys. This is y'all fault. If it's over, this is y'all fault. If y'all want to touch people gloves, if y'all get fake gloves, it's your own fault.
He pulled heel. So I did a video series on Naz. He starts off very friendly. I fought like him to get the D20. He starts off very friendly round one, very respectful, then pulls heel second round. And it works every time. It's a beautiful scientific research project. Everyone should try it.
Scientific research project?
Everyone should do it. Pull heel second round.
I can't believe he did it, bro. I can't believe, because the thing is, JH in the first round didn't want to touch his glove. He knew about it, so he stayed at distance. He gave him a bow, and then they got the fight in. And I thought he was going to do the same second round, but he got lulled in, bro. He got lulled in by that Naz trickery, and Naz is able to get a W. It's got to be tough there, Jay. You got to feel a little bit for Jay after that one, even if right, he touched gloves. That's got to suck a little bit, right? He's got to be kicking himself right now.
Why do people touch gloves in league fights or ranked? Like, stop touching gloves.
Beautiful.
You avoid all them problems that can happen if you just don't touch the glove.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure he won't be doing that again as we go upwards and onwards to the next one. We are going to be having Call Me Swag going up against Tail Lung. Now, I know that you don't want to call him Swag, but
he may be the real Swaggy.
We're about to see
We're about to find out. He's got to show me something.
Yeah, like you say, he's got 60 seconds to do so. This one is in heavyweight, so don't blink. I don't imagine it's going to last very, very long at all. Looks like we're getting Stipe up against Tom Aspinall. Of course, we're in the main cards portion of the card now, so all stars are allowed when it comes to fighter picks. I like this matchup, though. I really do like this matchup, Jay.
Yeah, I do, too. This will be an interesting matchup in real life, and I'm interested to see how Tai Lung fares. I want to see how he looks good, how he looks in his PT debut, if it is PT debut.
I believe it is. He instantly went for the double leg, didn't land it, trying again. These are some badly timed double legs, I'll be honest with you. A bit concerning, especially with the hooks and overhand routine he's got going on. I don't think Call Me Swag is going to have any problem with this at all. In fact, I believe that he's about to start styling his way to a victory unless Tail Lung can change it around and start to put some fundamentals together, Swag.
Yeah, it looks like Swag, Swag is just playing so much smarter right now. Just, he's dodging everything, he's blocking everything.
Yeah.
And Stipe is just throwing.
Well, I understand that Tae Lung is a like a ranked guy, like a pretty well ranked guy from what I'm seeing in the chat from like Weibo and the like. So maybe the bright light's getting to him a little bit right now. You know, that could be it.
Yeah, that's probably it. To be real with you, he's probably not used to fighting for PT, so he probably jittery. He got nerves, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, you know those PT jitters, you know, they get to you. They get to you, you know. Even if they get to you, you know, just by a bad judge's decision, you know, they always get to you. And you know, Tae Lung's finding that out heavy right now.
Yeah, like he does look really unsettled. I know he's trying to find his momentum. He's backed off right here. That's interesting. Did not expect to see that from him. Lead body roundhouse covering distance into the spinning elbow. Colby Swag more than happy to play on the back foot right now, making his opponent miss, utilizing some beautiful body work, clinches, knees. All really going his way. I mean, he's fighting like the smarter fighter. He's just ahead, man. He's ahead mentally, he's ahead physically. I see this guy is... I wouldn't even engage. I don't know about you, Swag, but I wouldn't even engage. Keep it on the feet, just so far ahead there.
Yeah, no, exactly. I would keep it on the feet. Tae Lung looked lost out there. He's not... It looks like he's not used to somebody playing clean.
Absolutely, bro. Shout out to NEC Jakey as he joins and call me Swag, putting it together. Appreciate the raid, my man. Welcome to the channel, anybody and everybody. J-Dime, this is where Call Me Swag is really trying to turn up the action. He's really showcasing some levels here this evening, not taking a step wrong so far. Can he stick to the script here this evening?
Man, Tae Lung looks lost in the sauce. I don't know what adjustment he has to make. Maybe, like I said, he got nerves, but this first round was horrible for him.
Really was.
All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his
opponent
in that round. We'll see if
it was not good.
I was to say, what do you want to see different from him, Swag? I mean, just calm down, right? It's like the nerves are definitely visible from him right now.
Yeah, he needs to take a breath. Bong rip baby powder. That's what I always do before league fights, and maybe he needs to, you know, take some notes.
The baby powder, you know, dry up the hands. I take it, right? You don't want to get too sweaty.
Yes, to stop the sweat.
I love it, man. He gets deep on a takedown right there, though, but excellently defended by Call Me Swag, who is lights out takedown defense here this evening, and absolutely clinical in his striking. That's his first missed shot of this evening, I believe. Hopefully he's not getting a little bit of a mental lapse for his sake, but Tae Lung sticking to the script, or his script I should say, Jay, as he goes for another double leg bail.
Man, here's the thing. I don't think he's out of it. It's not over, but this is looking bad, and I know he's going to go for takedowns until he gets it, Swaggy.
Yeah, he wants it on the ground.
No.
Oh!
Doesn't want to be on bottom, though. I'm surprised that we're seeing Call Me Swag going for it now. He honestly almost seemed flustered until that uppercut landed. Now he's got him on shaky legs and sits him down.
Oh!
Beautiful work. Oh my god, man. Tae Lung just struggling with the range on the feet. He can't do anything to hit his striking other than these double leg bails. Panic mode has held in, Swag. This looks bad for him, although a couple of shots do land on the inside right there.
Oh, yeah, nah, he had something going for him in the clinch right there for a second, but Swag's just on one right now. He's got that dog in him. Oh my. Oh!
That's the only shot that's doing damage to him is that spinning elbow, so he's got to stay fundamental throughout. Keep it short, keep it simple, and continue to connect on your opponent at a high clip. Like that. He's done that so many times. Lead body roundhouse into it, lead head kick. He's got some trickery to him. But look, there are levels, and Call Me Swag is showing that right now.
Man, I'm not going to lie to you. I want to see the stats, how many takedowns he shot. I need to see the stat after this fight. I have to see.
I'd love to see the stats too, Jay. It's...
Oh
oh my god, man. I think we're going to call him Swag. I think we're going to call him Swag.
No,
Swag.
no, I think his name is Swag and he the real Swaggy. Your name just Kush now. We got to change that. He's the real deal. He's the real deal.
No.
Right now.
Only 30 seconds though. Never mind, only 30 seconds.
Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
14 days game time. How do you know that, Weber? That's a weird stat.
No, you can tell. You can, yeah. You can look at how many days someone's played the game, how many hours.
So he's looking at the stats. Look at those, bro. I mean,
let's do math here.
How did he land more SIGs?
Maybe in a clinch. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be the clinch. That's a good point.
It looks really bad.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter,
Sheesh.
Well, here we go. Yeah, no.
Oh, I see why. They said because everything he throws is a signature strike. He only throws big shots. So.
This is true. But he's not landing, bro. Look at the sidestep. There's a couple of punishes that Call Me Swag has missed on. I think he's like he's hesitating a little bit because of the spammy nature of Tail Lung, basically. Tail Lung's like clearly a ranked fighter, is what I feel like. I don't know if he's ever competed in the... You know what I mean, Swag. He's clearly a ranked fighter. And,
yeah, you just disrespected him.
Yeah.
Well, he is,
no, here.
He is.
Yeah. They said he's a ranked cheeser, right? And here's the thing, right? Cheese is good, but you gotta have some substance to mix in with it. He doesn't have basics. He don't have no basics while he was losing.
Yeah, and I feel like that, you know, like some joining a camp and working on some of the fundamental striking would make him 10 times better. Obviously, like he's obviously good enough to get some damage on the ground. Like he's chaining together submission after submission right now, trying to work something.
He can do something from here. He can do something from here. But this is his everything. This is Hail Mary, so he needs this.
Yeah, he cinched that one in as well. It's not going to get him again. He needs one more.
No, he has a good chance to win. After everything that happened, he has a good chance to win right now.
He went for the down. Nice defense. And Aspinall now just needs to have lights out transition denials. Deny at all costs because he's ahead. He just needs to survive this round.
There's a lot of time left.
And he keeps going to it, and you see
2 minutes, 30 seconds.
to get worse as the fight is going
Enough
on.
time.
There it is.
Oh.
Now he's got to avoid the armbar from Mora and the back take, which is easy enough to defend all three of them. Moving on to side control. I would even maybe stay here, to be honest with you. You can end somebody's night.
Nice transition.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He's
separate, bro. Just separate.
yeah. I wouldn't give him his chance to win. This is the only chance he has.
Oh no.
No. And he got it.
Oh, nice. Get the hell out of Dodge, Swag. Get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, never mind. He's got some denials.
Lands that elbow on the inside.
Oh, nice.
I'd get up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
get
gotta stop engaging, man. Gotta stop engaging.
Your sub bar is really low right now too.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish...
50 seconds, and Call Me Swag maybe having a victory right here. Tail Lung trying all he can, connects with a couple of big shots from Stipe. He's trying it all, Swag.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's really throwing everything with Stipe.
He can't do it. He ain't got the gas tank. He ain't got the pop in the punches anymore. Beautiful sit down.
He don't got the juice like that. Oh,
not enough time, but good luck.
Not enough time.
Ah, Jesus. Call Me Swag.
Bro,
the fight hadn't even ended. That's crazy right there. The fight hadn't even ended. Managed to find out who won. We knew who won, I suppose, but that right there was a beautiful performance by Swag, I feel. Tae Lung definitely needs to get some sparring partners and help him on the striking side of things, but I just don't feel like what his normal game plan on the feet, it's not going to work here. You're going to struggle to make that consistently work, but he was definitely dangerous on the ground, Jay, and you saw that when he managed to get it there.
Oh wait, take down. No, that 2 for 26 is what I was looking at.
2 for 26. Wow. Okay.
That's what I was trying to see.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, it's hard to take people down on this game in and of itself, but like I say, when he gets there, he's obviously dangerous. There was a lot of double leg bails and all of that, but you know, just to accentuate the point, call me swag now, 2-0, going 3-0, and doing so up against what many people would struggle with, that cheesy style, that non-stop rinse and repeat of double leg bails. There's a lot of complaints out there. Look, right there, call me swag showed you more than plausible ways to efficiently disarm anybody like that, and he did it perfectly. He set us up very, very nicely out here, swag. For the next one, we've got DV Butler going up against Envy Ginger. 2-0 v 2-1, two guys that are active within the divisions and looking to start to make a run here at the beginning of UFC 5.
Yeah, man. Ginger's been preparing all day for this fight on Fortnite, so
yeah.
so he's ready.
Absolutely.
His mind's where it needs to be.
On Fortnite.
Yeah, Omni-Man came out on Fortnite, if you didn't know, and Invincible is an amazing show. He loves it. He decided to go and bust 20 hard-earned Great British pounds, or maybe euros, I think he's Irish, so maybe euros, and decided to switch back over here. Honestly, this is often when Ginger does his best work, though, when he's not overplaying the game. He is one of those guys that kind of struggles with that a little bit, but look at that. A double leg bail into a takedown from Jack early.
Oh.
Ginger is part of the staffing team. He joined the commentary booth early on. He actually said that he was going to do this to him, Jay. Didn't get an opportunity. Jack literally flipped the script on the man.
We got to get his entire quote. He said he was going to do this, then go back to playing Fortnite. That's what he said.
That is what he said. That is what he said.
He didn't just say it. He showed us.
Oh yeah, he did give a demonstration, didn't he?
And then said he was gonna go on Fortnite. How many games he had?
In fact, yeah, his only warm-up for this fight here this evening was actually the demonstration that he gave us before. Didn't go his favor. He showed us a double leg into a guillotine. He's now got double-legged into a top mount. And Jack is absolutely brutalizing and tenderizing his face.
Now he's getting beat up. I'm not going to lie. Jack is beating the mess out of Ginger right now.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not
Oh my. He's stuck. Ginger's in hell. He finally got out.
Nice. Can he continue? The one thing that Ginger struggled with in the moment in the past is staying reserved, staying composed after some early frustrations. That's one of the maturities he's had in his game that's really, really helped him excel, and it's allowed him to reverse position finally here, Swaggy, and now he's got side control. If he decides he wants to stay here, he can absolutely ruin Deporia's night.
No, this is a good position for him. He can put out a lot of damage here, and it looks like that's what he's going for. He's trying to get into a spot where he can can just land those elbows and just
Jesus,
build up that ice well.
Hold it for holy hell! Don't overthrow the elbows.
The comeback.
See, if he's calm enough with the elbows here, he's not going to get reversed, and this is one of the easiest spots to hit. Like you can hold it. It's only the arm trap that's really. Oh, he's got him, bro.
Oh,
wow!
All that work and Jack may get finished. All that work, all of that work he did.
Surviving for now at least. Surviving for now. Back into side control though, out of the frying pan, into the fire, somehow able to work his way back to half guard and stop the posturing up of Ginger. With only 20 seconds left to work though, this is just damage mitigation at this stage. Not allowing his opponent to try and get more damage off is absolutely key, but somehow Ginger separates with 8 seconds just to get, I don't know what that was. Ginger confuses me to this day.
He said to this day.
To this day,
yeah.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna lie. Ginger did a great job keeping his composure because it looked horrible when this match started. When it first started, it looked bad.
Yeah. And
Ginger he may have just took this round from. I don't know if he won the round, but Ginger has done the most damage now.
Yeah, he showed the power of side control and crucifix out there. And I'll be wondering to see if he tries to get back there early in the second.
Ginger also got that possibility for a doctor stoppage started. He fucked Tuporia up.
Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. Into side control instantly. Elbow, elbow, crucifix. No chance here tonight. If he decides to stand straight up, Ginger, I believe in you. He's going to get the gilly. Probably not going to go straight up, though. Two in the center of the cage. Everything rots creations. Work that cut. He will now on the mat. Of course, they were brought together with a quick sequence of elbows from that crucifix position towards the end of the first round. Ginger not going to give this position easily, although the referee was about to step in, so he decides to step up with his own accord and keep momentum in his favor, Swaggy. Probably a smart move. Look at the inside. Toporia's like actually got quicker combinations, I think, so I don't know why he's double leg bailing. I feel like he should probably try to keep it on the feet at the moment.
Yeah, and now Jack's doing a really good job covering that cut up and really just blocking the takedown. Oh my god, never mind! Never mind!
Why did you say that? Why did you just say that? You just...
He was until he wasn't, bro. He was until he wasn't.
He just jinxed him.
Nah. Fuck off. The Swag curse everything.
Oh my...
Oh, wow. Ginger may have it here. He might be on his way back to Fortnite. Nope. Stands up and survives once again, does Jack. Although he's now once again in side control. God damn, it's getting worse and worse for this man right here.
It's, man, it's looking bad.
His
head is as red, like, do you see the health right now? That med kit, it's as red as it could possibly get, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, it's not good. The doctor might end it. The doctor might step in and say, "Hey, buddy, you taking too much." And Ginger's just raining him on him. Ginger do not care right now. He wants to get. Oh, he's gonna go for an armbar, I think.
Yeah, he's setting up something now. Like, honestly, if he just gets one big posture, continues the, couple of punches and an elbow to finish, the doctor will stop this fight. I mean, like, he's got it. He has it so bad. But the defense of Jack is pretty decent on the mat, in all fairness, in these positions. At least he's stopping the posturing up. He's just not able to get his way back to his feet. Ginger just seems in control here. Seems to be a little bit more positionally aware, and is taking advantage of it. At least he gets back to that side and works the elbow, as we saw right there. He's trying to get the judge, the ref, to come in. Or the doctor,
oh my god, the doctor needs to come in right now. Look at his face. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean nothing. There's no time.
Well, Ginger, fresh off the battlefield into the octagon, able to weather some early adversity, turn the tides of this fight so far, and been bouncing back into it. We are about to see how the third and final round here goes on this main card fight between Ginger, representing NV, going up against Jack, who's having a lot of difficulty. Let's be real honest. DB Butler struggling a little bit at the moment out here, Jay.
That's an understatement. Him struggling. Oh my goodness. Okay, but he has side control. He has to try to hold him with his up. He's out of it. Never mind, Swaggy.
Yeah, nah, you jinxed him.
I didn't jinx him. I did not jinx him. No, I didn't jinx him. No,
back right there.
I didn't jinx him. Pause. But I didn't jinx him.
That Tuporia is not looking too good. His face is messed up. There's blood spots everywhere. There's one in the top left. There's one on the cheek. Oh, it don't even matter. Ginger's in top mount now, Jay.
This is bad. The doctor does not care about anyone. I've been stopped for less than this. The doctor, I don't know who's a doctor right now, but he's on his lunch break, Cyrus.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, oh, Jesus, that's it. Doctor not needed.
Stop, swing.
He left the game before the referee got involved. God damn.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
Damn.
Jesus.
The doctor didn't care. Herb didn't care. Nobody cared. Nobody cared, Cyrus.
That was bad.
They said if he dies, he dies, and they just let it go. They let it go, bro. They let it go. Well, Ginger will now happily run back to playing as Omni-Man on Fortnite, I'm sure. And yeah. fair play to the kid. I mean, like ultimately turning around after some early struggles. Like I say, his opponent Butler looked very, very focused at the beginning, had a game plan, was executing, but then Ginger was bouncing back, used that veteran savvy to turn the corner and get the fight back into his favor. But with that, we move swiftly on. Of course, we only have 4 more fights here for your viewing pleasure here this evening. We have KM Mix-Ups going up against Reese in the next one. I believe Reese is newer to the promotion. I'm sure the guys will correct me in the back if I'm wrong, but he is currently 2-0 in the season of UFC 5. I believe both of them being on the uned side, of course, and Mix-Ups coming through on a 3-1 record, I believe, from a mix of the Grand Prix and one uned fight that he has had. Of course, Mix-Ups is a man that I believe was former champion back in the day on UFC 4, or at least multiple times.
Oh man, can we talk about Mix-Ups real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Let's not forget, Mix-Ups made one of the dumbest mistakes of all time when it was him and Fadanator for the title. Fadanator controller died, and Mix-Ups waited for him. If I'm Mix-Ups, I would have ended the fight. Like, till this day, I think about that, like, you should have just ended the fight.
Okay, no, I got it wrong. Mix-Ups wasn't a former champ, multiple time title contender at least. But look,
He could have been if he.
So with that being said, they are ready. This is bantamweight here this evening. We are having Rob goddamn Font going up against Sugar Sean O'Malley, or so it would seem.
Oh.
Sean's an interesting pick for Mix-Ups. He likes to grapple traditionally, so the fact he's taken away that option, kind of wild, Swaggy.
Yeah, I don't really like the matchup here, Rob Font versus Sugar. I feel like it's a little bit of the match. I could be wrong, but I feel like a bit of a mismatch there, Jay. I saw you looking.
No, I was thinking about it. I was thinking, my bad. But what I will say is, Rob Font, even though he has 5-star boxing, I feel like Sean can box just as well as he can, and he has the length, the reach, so it's kind of tough.
He cracks, he has a lot of speed, Sugar Sean O'Malley, especially when he gets the combinations going. And he's honestly trying to catch Reese cold right now. Reese did the right job of trying to slow it down, but he's having trouble finding his engagements right here because O'Malley's just absolutely firing with a scorched earth sort of approach. He's looking to absolutely destroy Reese anytime he opens up with a combination.
Oh my goodness. Hey, if I'm Sean O'Malley, I was about to say I'm kicking his legs because he's fighting southpaw with Rob Font. So I believe that may be his preferred stance. Make him have to fight from the other stance.
Oh my.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Use that kickboxing too. Sugar's got beautiful kicks. No matter what you kick him, he can kick everything. Kick your legs, kick your stomach, kick your head, and kick your ass. He can kick everything.
Yeah, he'll do a little 720 no-scope kick to the face. Like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. Oh! He may not need the kicks. He's punching his face. The kicks may not mean nothing, Cyrus.
Absolutely. I love the way he keeps going back to his jab as well. Really utilizing it well. Giving Rob Font all sorts of problems, especially in terms of range. So, you know, funnily enough, though, if he shoots a double leg, that's actually Mix-Up's normal world. Although he doesn't look like he wants to go there here this evening as the combinations and striking excellence continues to unfold. Beautiful.
Oh my goodness, this is not... This is not a good... Maybe you're right, Swaggy. This was a mismatch. Maybe you're right, Swaggy.
See, your first point was that Rob Font had 5-star boxing. Where? He's getting outboxed by O'Malley right now.
But what was my counterpoint? I countered
that
my
O'Malley had better boxing. That's what I'm saying.
And for some reason he's fighting southpaw with Rob Font.
Yeah.
He got that wasn't a fight. That was an ass whooping, guys.
It was. Maybe the performance of the night right there with Sugar Sean O'Malley absolutely blistering through combination after combination. Frosty MMA agrees with me, performance of the night, but coming out in the chat. I mean, 0 to 100 in 0.5. That was beautiful work right there. Mix-Ups putting his name back onto the map once again, Swaggy, with a big performance here this evening.
Yeah, nah, Mix-Ups really came in and mixed it up and really he outclassed and he really proved a point moving forward. Frosty's in there screaming next title shot. Mix-Ups is looking good.
Absolutely. Honestly, I know what mix-ups is capable of, and the adjustments he's made on the feet, Jay, I feel like they were pretty big. I don't know if his opponent had the answers here this evening. I'll be interested to see what he's able to do against some of these other guys on the feet as well, but at least, like, offensively, he was doing some of the right stuff like that. When we were about to start calling for the leg kicks, he was already throwing that shit, you know, when so on and so forth.
Flawless performance by him. And Enrique, there's a lot he can learn from this. Like, he just got whooped, but like, if I'm him, I would look back at the fight and see where I can improve, because just because you lost to mix-ups, it's not over. Mix-up's a good fighter.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. We only have 3 more fights here this evening, and with that in mind, the next one is one of the ones that we were saying to look out for, Swaggy, and that was between Rolling Thunder HS up against AKA Hoo Hoo, trying to make a bounce back in the promotion. The underdog, the dark horse of the Grand Prix, Rolling Thunder, looking to answer back in a big way here this evening, but of course Hoo Hoo wants to ruin that storyline as he tries to get himself to become the first Egyptian champion.
Yeah, there's a couple things here to look at. First, we have to look at that this is the return of Hoo Hoo. Hoo Hoo is returning to PT, and we've seen a couple returns tonight, and we still have a couple more.
Sorry to interrupt you, brother. There has been, I don't know what's happened on the back end, but there is a bit of a switch around that it seems to be happening at the moment. And it looks like, for whatever reason, and I am very, very surprised at this, Hoo Hoo is not here this evening for that fight. Has had to pull out for some reason. But I mentioned this before we came onto the stream, because he had a little chat with me in the general chat as I was setting up. Blackout motherfucking Hours will be stepping in his place.
My guy.
They are going to need...
That changes everything!
Okay, Who's had a power cut, so it's a little bit unfortunate for that, but... look, Blackout will be stepping into the cage very, very shortly. He will be going up against Rolling Thunder. We do have one fight too that we're going to skip forward to whilst they all get set up and do their thing. And that's going to be between FSK Keza and Ali 10. It was set to be our co-main event, but Rolling Thunder v Blackout has now been pushed up the card. We will move across to Ali and Keza. These guys are just sorting me out with the link for it at the moment, and then we will get straight into it for you guys. This co-main event here this evening, J-Dime, we haven't seen Keza around for a little while. He's one of the guys that's come back through the unbanning kind of spree that we did here at Primetime MMA. A competitor that was very, very good in the past. He made some mistakes. He, talk it all like a man, and basically has come back now motivated and looking to get back into the game in a big, big way. Fadanator was one of the guys from a long time saying that one of the only guys he believes will take his belt off him, or could take his belt off him, is Keza. And Keza's trying to mount an offense now, even within the same camp, trying to get back to that as he's 2-0, going up against the ever-dangerous Ali 10.
Yeah, this is an interesting fight because Keza's making his return, and Ali had a competitive fight with Fadanator in the Grand Prix. So, Ali is confident off the momentum. He did really well. So let's see if Keza can deter him, can take away that momentum, or is Ali next up?
Well, this is Ali's opportunity to answer in a big way, Swaggy. But as Jay said, Keza, no joke in this league, in this bloody division especially. Savage over there on Xbox.
Yeah, no, not at all. I know all about Keza and what Keza brings to the game. Keza's impeccable. But just like Jay did say, Oladipo had a very impressive performance in the Xbox Grand Prix, and I'm excited to see him try to back that up.
Man, I'm really interested in this Keza fight, honestly. Ooh, because Fadanator always had high praise for him.
Oh, they just evade 3 shots with a single duck. Nice work from him so far. Keza's striking, I would always say, is clinical. He has a tactician's mindset in the way that he approaches a fight. Look at that.
Oh.
Wow, this might be it.
He was going to take his block off the bone. You got to use your feet, Shavkat. When he gets stunned, you can't just stand there and rely on your block. Use your feet.
Nice body work.
He went to the back. I've been calling for this all day, Cyrus.
Absolutely. And that's going to take away some of the head movement of Keza, but Keza's not going to... He's going to see and one-up that, and he's going to continue to chop at the head health. Keza's the type of guy that really does smell blood in the water and likes to pour on the pressure anytime he's got you cracked.
got that dog in him. He's really fighting for
Oh,
the finish. Oh my god!
Oh my. Oh. He's gonna take his block off the bone if he don't do anything about it, Swaggy.
Nah, Debo needs to react, and he needs to react fast. He need to do something.
Oh. Hey, that's so crazy. Oh my goodness, he's up on the feet. And you keep calling Ali Oladipo like the basketball player.
Oh, wow, that was a big miss.
Hey, Swag, he may need a gun, Swaggy. I'm gonna be honest with you. It may be to that point.
Yeah, man.
Never mind. He got carried away. Hey, he found the gun. He found it. He found it, Swaggy. Oh. He found it.
Oh, Jesus, man. Gets the top mount. Ground and pound incoming. Wow. Ali putting Keza through the absolute gauntlet here this evening. After some early adversity, he's turned the tide. He's got the top mount.
Oh, he may have found it. He may have found the gun. He may have found it, Swaggy.
Oladipo has completely turned this around. He is completely said he said fuck whatever the booth's saying. He must have muted us. He focused on the guys murdering right now.
To be fair, right? That random head kick brought life back to him, Cyrus.
Yeah, absolutely, brother, absolutely. And shout out to Libra, one of the guys, one of the goats in the community, in fact. All the work back in ESFL, doing his own streams now. Make sure to check that man out. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, you couldn't be joining at a better time. This was initially scheduled to be our co-main event. We had to bring it forward a little bit. Keza. Jesus, man. Keza up against Ali 10. And these guys are leaving it all in the cage, Swaggy. It is madness. Absolute virtual violence personified by these two men here this evening.
This is carnage. This is carnage. They're beating the dog shit out of each other, J-Time.
Man, this fight started off as an ass whooping, but because of that random head kick that got ducked, it's becoming a great match now, Cyrus.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I don't know who it was in the chat, but somebody said, Ali, it's okay, you can start trying right now. And the moment they said that, this man caught him with a double rock to the head and the body. And look at him, level it up, turn it up. He's just showing the danger that he possesses. He's got the stamina advantage. His health and that's about equal. I mean, he's now on the ground. It's where he wants to be, Swaggy. This is madness. The craziest fight here this evening. My contender for early fight of the night. And we're only coming into round 2.
Man, this is crazy. There's so much blood already spilled on this canvas. They're still throwing punches. Even on the ground, they're beating the dog shit out of each other. This fight's insane, J-Dime.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, this is an insane fight and a pleasant surprise, Cyrus.
Yeah,
and he's out of there.
Yeah, gets himself back to half guard. Didn't have the stamina to get the get up. Now, not out of the woods right here, out of the frying pan, into the fire. Still in a very, very dangerous spot. Keza's going to want to try and work back to his feet whilst maintaining the stamina that he still has. And he's able to do it with superior grappling advantages, or grapple advantage. Keza really dialing in right now. I'm sure the FSK boys are screaming to him in his corner on what he needs to do right now. And he's a man that likes to execute very, very well. Oh my. Get the ghillie. No.
Nice transition.
Yeah, absolutely. Keza showing the defensive chops on the mat. Worked his way into top position. Now goes for side and crawl. Not able to hold it. That's surprising.
Oh,
wow. This could be bad, though.
Oh, yeah. This could be real. Oh, good defense.
Do you remember what happened last time, Jay? Like Ali in this position with Fadanator? He was really good defensively in these positions. But this may not be it right now. This might be it.
Yeah, he was really good. He was really good the other week, but this is a new week now, Swaggy. He hasn't denied that.
Oh my God.
Oh my. Oh. Okay.
Oh my God. Both guys are so good.
They have 40 seconds to work.
Yeah. Round
and
2.
they're both beaten.
No!
He hits him with the disrespect about it as well.
He's still on the ground. Look at him.
Woo.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
bro. Just wow. Oh my God, man. That's crazy. Keza brought the war here this evening. So did Ali 10. Anybody gonna disagree? Fire the Night? We got Fire the Night right there, right?
Yeah, that look. Yeah, that. Man, look at that overhand. Look.
Well, they don't want to show it to us any more times, but
Okay.
another fun one, which, like I said, that was meant to be our co-main event of this evening, but it got brought forward just a little bit. Shout out to Sick War for the raid, of course. We appreciate you, my man. Make sure to check him out if you haven't already. One of the OGs of the community and an incredible competitor on all virtual fighting games for absolute sure. You couldn't have joined us at a better time, as you well know, J-Dime, because we are now moving across to our new co-main event of this evening. It says over here, Ali 10, FSK Kezo. That's the fight we just had. We're going to be having Rolling Thunder, and stepping in for AKA Hoo-Hoo, whose internet has absolutely gone down in his area. We're going to be having one of the GOATs of the PlayStation division, one of the guys that likes the forward pressure, encapsulates that B3 style, B3 blackout hours, stepping in, Jay, on a moment's notice, looking to get the job done here this evening.
Yes, sir. And I'm interested now. This could be a war because Rolling Thunder throws a lot of unorthodox shots, a lot of spinning elbows, the clinch, and Blackout just goes forward, straight forward pressure. So this can make for a great matchup, Swaggy.
I'm really excited for this fight because, like you said, Blackout does not take a single step back. It is using Connor, a fighter that is wild when you don't take a single step back. But Rolling Thunder is using his key highlighted fighter with his signature Rolling Thunder, Justin Gaethje.
Absolutely. We are expecting many a Rolling Thunders here this evening if he gets the opportunity, but of course, it's going to be a little bit easier said than done, I would imagine, because one way or another, these guys are going to meet out in the center of the octagon. B3 Blackout Hours doesn't like to fight the long game, and neither does Rolling Thunder, so don't blink in this controlled chaos we're about to see. J-Dime, this is one of those on the edge of your seats fights.
It's one of those ones, man. Like, this is high action. This may take Fight of the Night from the last fight. We don't know.
Oh my. Really trying to... A bit of a more controlled approach from Blackout. I think he respects the unorthodoxness of Rolling Thunder, Jay.
Oh! Yeah.
But now he's done.
You know what's crazy? I've seen that recently from him. As of late, that a more controlled approach. I watched him fight recently, and it's been more controlled pressure. Like, he's still that guy, but you know what I'm saying? Just a little more calculated.
Yeah, absolutely. And me and Blackout have talked a bunch in the past. This man actually trains. He's boxed and the like in the real life. You could see him implementing some of those, some of that IQ to his favor. Rolling Thunder, first one of many, Swaggy, partially landing for him.
Yeah, we might see 10.
Oh, I gotta give Blackout credit too. I have to give him credit for this too. He one of the reasons I started throwing to the body because he likes pulling the pull. So I would throw. So it's like a reaction throw to the body because of him. But now, Rolling Thunder, and I know Swaggy wants him to succeed.
Oh wow. Honestly, I'm really dialed in for this fight, I'm not going to lie. It's one of those ones you just kind of want to zone out in as he misses the kick and gets caught, but punish didn't count for much. As the combinations from corner continue to land. Jab, jab, straight. Beautiful work.
Rolling Thunder.
That's number 2.
Oh.
You're going to see another flying knee. I mean, surprised he keeps going for those. He's like 3 of them have been slipped and countered by Blackout. Oh my.
Ooh.
Not many times do you find the commentators left almost speechless. The action is highly entertaining. It is tense as these guys are trying to press forward. If you know what these guys bring to the table, or even if you don't know, you can start to see it. The madness, look at Rolling Thunder, man. A lot of people get caught with all of this, and Blackout's forward momentum could have got him caught in the past, but this controlled version of him is causing a lot of problems.
I'm telling you, he's improving his game even more. He wanted to get better than he was in UFC 4.
Oh my.
You do.
I love it. Love what I'm seeing from this man. He loves those lead hooks, I will say. He does love those lead hooks. He was really starting to add up on them towards the end of that second round right then. And he keeps putting off Rolling Thunder, who wants to sidestep. You saw it before. He likes the sidestep. And it's just stopping that entirely for him. Jab, jab, straight once again. Ooh.
Blackout is just executing so well right now, but the awkwardness of Rolling Thunder, he could strike at any minute.
Oh, is that Black?
No, it's not right there.
Oh, you called it, Swaggy. You just called it.
Mystic Swag. Rolling Thunder, man, like he's not going out without a fight.
Fast 3.
Oh.
The cleaner work, though, clearly from the side of Blackout. Another left-hand lands of Conor McGregor. Overhand connected.
Is it over?
Conor McGregor, B3 Blackout hours, gets it done here in your co-main event of this evening. Phenomenal work from that man right there, stepping in on short notice, trying to capture opportunity while it's there, Swaggy. And that's exactly what he did, my man. Getting his hand raised for himself, for B3, and for all of the fans here this evening, making sure that this fight still went ahead, and giving his opponent the opportunity to fight here this evening as well.
If Blackout continues to fight like that moving forward, very executed, timing his shots, keeping his distance, doing his thing, he is no doubt going to be the next PlayStation champion. He looked phenomenal tonight.
No doubt.
And Rolling Thunder, you can't take anything away from Rolling Thunder, because Rolling Thunder had his big moments and Rolling Thunder did his thing as well.
Absolutely.
That's bold. That's bold.
I feel like he did definitely have moments, but like, if I'm being critical here, Blackout was in control that entire fight.
For sure.
And it was just honestly because of the composure. And it's odd. It's honestly odd to say that about Blackout. Like, it's not that he's not composed normally, but there's a wildness to him. And the fact that he's able to dial that back for key fights like this, J-Dime, I feel like that's a monumental step forward in his overall game. Because some of these more, kind of wilder styles, they can be a little bit difficult from time to time.
Yeah, and I like the composure of Blackout. Like, it was better than what we've seen in the past. And Rolling Thunder was just Rolling Thunder.
Well, yeah, absolutely, man. Like I said, Rolling Thunder, fair play. He accepted another fight on short notice as well. Obviously, he wanted to put it all on the line here this evening. 4-2 right now. Obviously had a lot to lose right there, but Blackout, like I said, capturing opportunity every single time. He will step up when it matters the most. But with that being said, my guys, we move on very, very swiftly to the main event of this fucking evening, Swaggy, and it is between the reigning champion, what is the most kind of fan-friendly favorite that we've ever had here, I would imagine, one of the most supported men within the community, and that's FSK Fadanator, who went 4-0, not without trials and tribulations through his Xbox Grand Prix, but he went 4-0 nevertheless, was able to get that belt back, and now looks to defend against an undefeated newcomer, Odran, who's 2-0, and I'm just going to put this out there. It's heavyweight, my man. It's goddamn heavyweight.
Fatty! The body! And yeah, Fadanator's ready to go. Don't make that face at me, Jada. Don't you ever roll your eyes at me ever again. Fadanator seems prepared, ready to go, and he always does. But don't take away from Odran. This is Odran's big moment. This is Odran's spotlight. This is Odran's moment to make everybody say, what the fuck? And I don't know if he can do it. A lot of people in chat look like they're saying Odran seems confident. He's ready to go. But Fadanator is also Fadanator. A lot of people have been confident, but they haven't gotten it done.
Look, Fadanator's going John Jones, which is one of the most suitable picks for him, I believe. In his character, in his fight style, his fight IQ, the man is very, very dangerous. Fadanator does represent that look-see-do sort of approach where he seems to just be able to adapt on the fly, learning new techniques in the moment, and he's able to implement them. It's what's able to separate him so well from the rest of the competition, is continually his ability to adjust to the moment, J-Dime. But there's no footage really on Odran. Do you know what I mean? There's no footage on this man, and there's a lot of footage on Fadanator, like I said. So he comes in this with nothing to lose and a lot to gain.
Yeah, so basically you're saying there's no blueprint for Odran because we haven't seen him yet. So
Exactly.
that can work to his favor. That could be an advantage, Swaggy.
Yeah, no, for sure. It can be a big advantage when going into this trying to game plan because you have no idea what he's going to do. You don't know how you should fight. So I feel like this first round is going to be trying to be a reading out process for Fad, but Odran's just going for it early.
Yeah. He's throwing a lot of hooks, which I feel like somebody like Fadanator's caliber will start to counter very, very quickly. It won't take him long to make the adjustment right there. It's all about how Odran then adjusts. If he starts to go with uppers and teeps and the like, just to try and kind of keep him a little bit off guard. But some good success so far. He's really pouring on the pressure. Has to be careful of the spin to the body that Fadanator's landed 3 times already, Jay.
Three times. He could have walked to his rear side on one of those, Swaggy.
Yeah, that just shows the levels here. You know, J-Dime, you know a lot about levels.
What are you talking about?
Nice teep couple combinations on the inside. He's got Fadanator press, but it's one of those ones, man. Fad isn't bothered. Like, you can see he's just controlled. He's like, okay, what you got, what you got. He's just looking to see the openings for the counters. Odran's not doing a bad job of connecting, Jay, but it's less and less as time's going on.
Yeah, I look for Fad to start draining his stamina even more, especially with them body kicks. Look at the stamina difference, and this is a 5-round fight, Cyrus.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Over the course of 5 rounds. Oh! We're not gonna need it! Fadanator instantly getting that head kick. Once again, if you know anything about Fadanator, he is a finisher. When he's got you hurt, he likes to capitalize and try to make this fight a misery. He's not opposed to trying to embarrass his opponents. He's really about trying to separate himself from the competition. And he's looking to do that here again this evening. Odran struggling, gets caught with an uppercut.
Oh my.
Yeah. Kieran Crow said, Fad swinging for the fences. He seems like he can't handle Odran. I don't know what fight you're seeing, brother. Nice. Guillotine gets the first one. Probably going to approach for a second and third. Looks like Fadanator wants a submission victory here this evening. Appears to be on the cards if he wants to progress it any further. He's got such a stamina advantage. He can just win the stam race easily every time.
Oh my gosh, I just read something. I read something that Webbo said that was great. He said this Odran thing, he's fighting the cameraman. Oh my god. Man.
End of round 1. Fadanator firmly in control. Odran's going to need a miracle to turn it around. He's behind in stamina. He's behind in overall health. But if there is one thing about this weight class that needs to be remembered, it's that we are in heavyweight, and one punch can change the entire fight. One wrong slip, one wrong kick, and Odran may be back in it, especially with the power of Tommy Aspinall in his favor. But that's going to be harder said than done against somebody like Fatty, the goddamn baddie.
Look at the stamina.
Yeah,
It's the second round, and stamina's gone.
Oh. Yeah, that stam's bad. It is really bad.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I won't even say his nickname. Swaggy, you got it.
Fatty! The Fatty! How'd I do, Jay? Rate that.
Okay, that was about an 8. That was about an 8. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'll take it.
Bro, he need him in the ear. Like right there. Missed the temple. Bang. Side of the face. Connected perfectly. Fatty the baddie gets it done again. And still, you're champion of the Xbox division. This man is a goddamn menace. I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait, man. One of these days, crossplay will be available. I want to see him fight the PlayStation lot at some point in the future. Right now, UFC 5 still very early, still a lot of names for him to be challenged up against, but Fadanator looking like the same Fadanator of old, a man that is unstoppable at many, many points. Look how focused he looked tonight. Look how dialed in he looked tonight. I don't know if it was just a good dance partner to showcase his skills, or if he's just leveled up even still, but J-Dime, Fadanator, not trying to let go of that belt anytime soon.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Let me take the time to give Odran credit, because for him main eventing a PT card, even though he got beat the fuck up, the fact that he even got to this point and he can grow from this. Like, this is what Doc said earlier before we got on the show. He said the best base to PT is getting beat up by Fadanator. That's the best base.
He did not say it like that. He did not say it exactly like that.
It was not exactly like that, but
the sentiment was right there. That was my
right.
version of it. That's how
look, ultimately, I feel like with mixed martial arts, if you've ever trained or anything like that in real life, you learn very, very quickly that there are no losses, there are only lessons. When you go into the sparring room, you're fighting these guys, you're going to get tapped out a million times so that you can go out there and tap somebody out that one time. And that's what it's about. It's about putting the reps in, it's about putting the work in. And Fadanator's one of the guys that's done that more than most. And it's why he is really at the next level of this game. I look forward to seeing in the future what names are able to come up and challenge this man. Whether or not he's able to make it through the next couple of challenges. Obviously, you never know. Mixed martial arts is a high-level problem-solving, kind of thing that you have to deal with. And there's a lot of things that can go right. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. With that being said, though, J-Dime, Swaggy, it's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster of a night. I have suffered through with food poisoning, but we made it to the absolute end because these guys put on incredible fights for us to stick through. So I appreciate you guys carrying me on through this. But before we sign off, anything that you guys want to drop or plug?
I don't have a damn thing. Hold on. Let me talk. Swaggy, stay over there. All right, listen to me. I stream every day. Follow me at JDime TV. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see me beat up Swaggy from Monday to Friday, please join the community, join the channel, and yeah, that's all I got to say.
I stream every day on Twitch as well, Swaggy Dr. Kush. The only reason J-Dime's good at 2K is because he plays with absolute bums, and I'm having a grappling match on January 8th with one of the EA game changers, Anthony Romero. So tune in for that.
Well, if you haven't already, make sure to join their channels. As you said, they're one of the most prolific streamers on Twitch for this gaming title. Some of the most entertaining guys that you will see about. Until the next one, which will be Saturday next week. Let me get the date for y'all. But Saturday, the 2nd of December, we will be back with more virtual violence, hopefully fulfilling all of your virtual violence needs. Make sure to join the channel. Follow us on whatever platform that you're watching if you haven't already. Hopefully you've enjoyed the fights. You will definitely enjoy all of the carnage that is to come. But from ourselves, from all of the subs, the follows, the watches, and just the general support that you guys continue to give, much love. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you next week with more.